Shiloh Sanders stuns Colorado fans with Travis Hunter snub as NFL debut battle heats up in Tampa Bay. From brothers-in-arms to new rivals, Shiloh Sanders sends shockwaves across Colorado with Travis Hunter admission. Boulder always had a unique charm when it came to the Sanders family and their impact on Colorado football. The trio of Deion, Shedeur, and Shiloh Sanders turned a flailing Buffaloes program into college football's most magnetic showpiece. And right alongside them stood Travis Hunter, the electrifying two-way phenom, whose chemistry with Shedeur and Shiloh sparked countless viral moments, sold-out stadiums, and a passionate fanbase that witnessed a football fairy tale unfold. However, time moves quickly in football. With Shiloh now in Tampa Bay, Shedeur chasing his NFL dreams in Cleveland, and Hunter embarking on his pro journey with the Jacksonville Jaguars, that Colorado Dream Squad is no more. But just when fans thought nostalgia would bind them, Shiloh Sanders' recent comments dropped like a thunderbolt. Unexpected, raw, and brutally honest. The backyard fun that defined a friendship. It wasn't long ago when Shiloh and Hunter danced to 90s throwbacks, mimicking Coach Prime's iconic stage performances. Fans adored their playful bond, watching them groove, laugh, and train together under Deion Sanders' watchful eye. When Deion jokingly posted that neither Shiloh nor Hunter would start the opening game due to their antics, fans laughed along, knowing the fatherly discipline was part of the Sanders family magic. Even off the field, Shiloh backed Hunter's Heisman campaign, proudly declaring, "Who else would be the Heisman?" Their brotherhood seemed unshakable, a Colorado duo destined to dominate together and support each other to NFL stardom. Yet, as NFL realities took hold, so did personal ambitions, rigorous competition, and perhaps hidden truths that only professional growth can unveil. Shiloh's bombshell: when brotherhood meets brutal honesty. July 16, 2025, wasn't just another day at the training camp. Shiloh Sanders, now battling to secure a coveted safety spot with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, was caught in a candid conversation with his coach. The question seemed simple: who was the toughest receiver to guard at Colorado, besides Travis Hunter? For a moment, the world waited for the expected response. But Shiloh took a hard pivot, delivering a gut-punch revelation. "Travis? Easy. I'm just playing. Me and Travis only did one-on-ones like once maybe. We never really went against each other like that." The playful mood shifted to a serious tone. "But I would say nobody, bro. Nobody was hardware." The honesty was startling. Fans who had long cherished the Shiloh-Travis dynamic were left stunned. The brotherly endorsements, the viral videos, the on-field celebrations, was it all superficial camaraderie? The rise of LaJohntay Wester, a new favorite emerges. As the conversation unfolded, the coach dug deeper, pressing Shiloh for a name. A receiver who genuinely tested him, who pushed him to become better. Shiloh didn't hesitate this time. "I always wanted to go against LaJohntay Wester. If you can guard LaJohntay, you can guard anyone." LaJohntay Wester's name echoed across Buff Nation like a siren call. In his lone season at Colorado, Wester racked up an impressive 931 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns across 13 games. He wasn't the face of the franchise like Hunter, but inside the locker room and during intense drills, he was the true measuring stick for defensive backs like Shiloh. Wester himself never shied away from praising Hunter. "He's one of a kind," Wester admitted. "If Travis does something crazy, I want to top it." But in Shiloh's personal battleground, the competitive, unforgiving one-on-one drills, it was Wester, not Hunter, who pushed him to the limit. Draft day wounds and the journey to redemption. Shiloh's frankness comes from a place of hunger, determination, and perhaps redemption. The 2025 NFL Draft was a brutal experience for Deion Sanders' eldest football-playing son. Once a college sensation known for big hits and viral swagger, Shiloh went undrafted. Teams cited inconsistencies, injury concerns, and his advanced age for a rookie as red flags. Now in Tampa, every day is a proving ground. Shiloh isn't just fighting for a roster spot. He's battling to rewrite the narrative around his career, to wash away doubts, and to prove once again that Sanders' blood runs rich in NFL greatness. The road ahead in Tampa, Shiloh's fiercest battle yet. With Tampa Bay's Pro Bowl safety Antoine Winfield Jr. firmly entrenched as the defensive centerpiece, Shiloh's real battle lies in securing the strong safety role. The challenge is monumental, with ex-Georgia star Tyke Smith emerging as a formidable competitor. Smith boasts elite run-stopping metrics and valuable positional versatility. The Buccaneers value safeties who can adapt, drop into slot coverage, play downhill, and match up against tight ends. Shiloh, despite his flashy college resume, must adapt to this multifaceted NFL reality. Yet, numbers tell a more optimistic story. While Smith allowed a passer rating over 90 when targeted from the slot, Shiloh excelled in close-range coverage, allowing just 0.72 yards per snap within 10 yards and boasting a 76.4 coverage grade. If competition breeds excellence, this summer promises fireworks in Tampa's defensive backfield. A father's promise, Deion Sanders' enduring presence. Coach Prime isn't a man who breaks promises, especially not to his children. As Shiloh battles on the Florida coast, Deion has vowed to visit, balancing his duties at Colorado with fatherly pride. "I'm going to try my best to rent a plane to come down and see you, then see Shedeur, then go to work," Deion recently shared. Those words echo deeply within the Sanders household. Despite professional splits, changing teams, and personal ambitions, family remains at the core of their journey. For Shiloh, that extra motivation, knowing his father will be watching, could be the edge he needs to rise above the competition. The changing landscape, from Colorado glory to NFL hustle. For Colorado fans, Shiloh's remarks offer a sharp reality check. College football is fleeting, bonds evolve, and careers take different paths. Travis Hunter is now the pride of Jacksonville. Shedeur is the future in Cleveland, and Shiloh is fighting tooth and nail to write his NFL chapter in Tampa. The playful camaraderie witnessed on Boulder Fields is now replaced by the brutal demands of professional football, where roster spots are scarce, competition is relentless, and personal excellence outweighs past friendships. Can Shiloh Sanders rewrite his legacy? Shiloh Sanders stands at a crossroads. Gone are the days of buff swagger and playful jabs at teammates. Now, it's about survival, about proving to NFL scouts, coaches, and fans that the Sanders name belongs under the bright lights of professional football. He's not the first Sanders to take the hard road, and he certainly won't be the last. But with the weight of his last name, the hunger of an undrafted rookie, and the watchful eyes of Coach Prime, Shiloh is poised for a redemption arc that could become one of the most compelling NFL stories this season. And perhaps, just perhaps, when the season is over, the world will see a new side of Shiloh Sanders, a competitor who transformed personal disappointments into professional triumphs. Conclusion: brotherhood evolves, but the Sanders flame burns bright. Boulder may no longer echo with the sounds of Shedeur, Shiloh, and Hunter breaking records, but their legacies continue to ripple across the NFL. Shiloh's honest snub towards Hunter might sting Colorado fans, but it also highlights a deeper truth. In the professional arena, friendships are secondary to survival. Still, if one thing remains unchanged, it's the indomitable Sanders spirit, a fire to compete, to overcome, and to inspire. Shiloh Sanders' story is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning. As Tampa's training camp intensifies, the NFL awaits its newest storyline. Will Shiloh Sanders rise from undrafted obscurity to NFL prominence? And can he make Coach Prime and himself proud on football's grandest stage? Time will tell. But knowing the Sanders DNA, don't bet against it.